Hi everyone, this is another run on the Lunar Tyrant Lufenia Plus stage, and this is going to be a no boss turn, one turn clear using Terra, Auron and Cloud of Darkness with a Garnet support. To achieve a one turn run, the starting turn order is quite important. You want Auron to go first, and then Cloud of Darkness to go next and Terra to go last. Luckily, this turn order isn't too hard to get because the characters are all having different speed tiers, so it's very likely that you will begin with this sort of turn order at the start. So at the start of the fight, there isn't any Lufenia orb all the way down to 79%, so that's where I take the room to do my setup. So I first use Auron and I use his LD, and then I use him to apply the Jack LD call, and then I sort of spam his additional ability until the boss Regen their Brave. And then after that I swap him out for Garnet and use her S2 and BT+, and this allows me to at least continue to break delay both the boss and the Hope Mannequin. On Cloud of Darkness's turn, I use Kurasame base call, and then I use double additional ability, and that's mainly to trigger a free turn for Cloud of Darkness so that her BT+ will not increase the turn counter. So I just finish off using Kurasame LD call right before going to her BT+. So none of these actually will increase the turn count because her BT+ is done on her free consecutive turn. A Cloud of Darkness is quite key to this strategy. If you don't have her in your party, you can probably just bin party Garnet and then use a Cloud of Darkness support unit. But she's quite key because you need her follow-up attacks to actually re-break the boss and to actually make the Lufenia orb and the red aura disappear. So now finally on Garnet's turn, I'm just finishing off the setup, and where I'm using Fran LD and base call, and then I just go for additional ability before popping her BT mode. Now this still requires some testing because I'm not entirely sure how I made the Lufenia orb disappear here. I suspect it's because I used her additional ability when the red aura is up, and then I go into a Meteor plus on the first turn of her BT mode, and this sort of satisfies the condition to make the orb disappear right here. If that is really the case, then you will need to try to hit 79% right before Terra uses her additional ability. And then of course using Terra's LD as the final move during her burst mode will ensure that her entire burst mode doesn't actually increase the turn counter as well. So from here until 49%, there also isn't any Lufenia orb, so it's sort of just free reign using Terra's Meteor. Just ignore the Hope Mannequin because for the most part, the boss will re-summon a new Hope Mannequin and reset the Mannequin's turn order when it hits 49% anyway. At 49%, the boss will get the red aura and a Lufenia orb, and this can be a little bit tricky to handle because Terra herself doesn't actually cancel the orb. For some reason, the orb mechanic does not register Terra's free turns. So that's actually where Cloud of Darkness comes in. In between Terra's Meteor spams on her free turns, Cloud of Darkness will be able to break the boss during the red aura and will be able to get some free turns in. So right here, she's just done her zero form particle beam, and the game sort of remembers this as the first of the two consecutive turns. And after this, because Terra is still having her free turns, the game doesn't actually register any of Terra's free turns. And so here Cloud of Darkness breaks the boss, gets another turn, and this is sort of registered as the second consecutive turn needed to cancel the orb. So I guess long story short is just keep up the Meteor spam with Terra, and in between, once Cloud of Darkness manages to get 2 instant turns, the second instant turn will be able to cancel the Red Aura and the Lufenia orb. From here on, you sort of have free reign towards the end of the fight because the boss will never get the Red Aura or Lufenia orb again for the rest of the fight. At 29%, the boss does resummon the Hope Mannequin, but that actually goes into your favor because resummoning the Hope Mannequin also sort of resets the Hope Mannequin's turn order once again. So here I'm just sort of Meteor spamming Bahamut all the way to the end of the fight. Anyway, that's it for this run. As always, hope the video has been useful, and if you do enjoy the content, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. Really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Lufenia fight. Bye!